Well, I know I was deviating from the original playthrough, but I didn't know by how much. Hello everyone, I'm Paul with many voices and welcome back to Prison Architect, the Grantless playthrough, where in the last episode I finished the nice cells. And I put in some flooring here and there, nearly here and there, and there. And, yeah. But in my original episode 11, I fortunately still had, I no longer have them, but I had the thumbnails still, and in episode 11 of the original series, I was already working on green energy over here with 10 solar panels, which of course I'm not going to do this time. However, I also ended off by laying in the foundation, it hasn't been built yet, for the final 5 family cells. I hope that it'll be enough. As well as what will eventually become the new security room. And once this room has been built and everything has been moved over, I will move this down to here, that down to here as well. Move this, and this all the way over to here. Put in the wall here with the door, and what is it, Chief? Recent high-profile gang case. Ooh, hello. They've remained under the radar, but everyone knows who they are. However, notice this gang leader. I bet you that's not gonna happen. Because now, if I do intelligence and this is probably the one they were talking about. I'm actually gonna sentence you to maximum security right away. And as you can see, not even a gang member, so no gang leader. Unless it was you as well, and I'm gonna set you to maximum security as well. Because I don't want my extremely volatile and deadly people in here. I don't mind tough and I don't mind suppliers. I don't mind extremely strongs or extremely toughs. And I have a potential CI here. So you go in here then. But I do not want my minimum security prisoners to become murderers. I don't mind them becoming murderers, but they better not be maximum secure or minimum security by then. So I'm now building this. I'm extending the nursery down to here with another table, chair, or a table, benches, and an arcade cabinet. I remember putting, oh no, I have that here, but I put some other stuff in here as well, not just another table and benches. I'm gonna hit you. And I will in fact do a shakedown. Right, meow. There we go. Put you down there. Wall, wall, wall. And then, let's see. You over here. And then dismantle you. I'm actually going to replace you with a secret door as well, as this secret door is moving down to here. I like secret doors. It's an interesting thing. Go. And I can just write out clone all of this right over here, and then demolish those walls and remove this planning, and then let me have a look-see. Room, nursery, which is... Did I Did I put the visitation back in? Yes, I did. Okay. Nursery. Nursery, I'll extend once the walls are gone. It's just one more wall. Come on. Thank you. And I'll even extend it all the way down to here. Said I was gonna do another small table and small benches, but also they have a radio, they have their TV. Gave them some of that. They have a moose head. Important, obviously. I did give them phones. They do have a coffee machine. What did I give them again? I don't remember. I gave them more stuff. Ah, that bird. And also a canvas and paints. Right there. Ah, you're even using the computer. Oh, cool. Literature and luxuries are being fulfilled with that. You no longer should be starving. Bowels, then go to your... That might be something to add in. A toilet. And mayhaps one shower as well. I mean, you have toilets and showers inside of yourself, obviously. But perhaps it is just that what they need. Like this, and then so. And then the toilet was there and there, so right here, there. Useful. Okay, so that's in, and now I can then move this over to here, this over to here, this over to here, and then 1, 2, and not you, but you. Move you over to here as well. For aesthetics reasons and no other reason whatsoever, I'll throw in another one of you, and purely a few more there. And of course you need a moose head. Of course you need a moose head. Right, security is no longer valid, so let us do this area gone, and then this area for that instead. Then in walls, demolish these. Move you down to here, you down to here, you over here, and you over, nope, you over here, and then you, oh no, you like so. With that door remains. Okay, so walls and doors. Wall goes like so, once that's been placed in, like so, wall goes not there, because I'll have to move this over to here, and this 1, 2, and 3. Now I can remove the walls from here, and once I move you over to there, I can then add the wall back over to here. Okay, then remove the designation of the armory here. Death, I'll check it in a second, and add the armory designation over here. Move you up to here in the corner, and just because I can, 3 more. Okay, so that, and that means that hot water is gonna get connected through here. That has been connected now. Electricity needs to be redone a notch, like so and like so, and then I can sell this. And hook this back up. Do all of this. And the death here, you were a snitch that I missed. Okay. Now, I almost have 10,000, which means that my next objective is going to be researching tax relief, followed by recycling initiative. Also, I'll need to reconnect all of these. Excuse me. Did I miss something? That would be a yes. Okay, door control systems. Yes, it means that I'll need to reconnect everything. Well, that's okay. This will be the last time that I have to do that for here. This exists. That doesn't have one yet. Oh. So, let me put one in there as well. Because I did put the thing in here. The power cable. So, with you connected, that's not here. Okay. Then, for the... this goes back to here. The top phone tab is gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then the bottom one is just for these. Okay. And once the power is connected, everything should be fine. Okay, so I said I wanted tax relief. And let's see, since I was working on the flooring for all of the changed stuff as well, I'm gonna make this a nice fancy tile. Including that, and I want to see if I can make this that is expensive. Also, I forgot, so let me make that really quick. A staff door in here. However, how does a blue carpet look in here? Expensive. Death. An armed guard has died. Somebody killed an armed guard. Wow. Well then, it's a good thing that I'm hiring more. Actually, I'll throw in a third doctor. And I definitely need more guard dogs as well. So my daily cash flow is gonna take a little hit after this because, well, it's gonna be expensive. This is all still getting put in. Toilets are working. The shower isn't yet. Speaking of, did I connect this? No, I did not. So, there. And I don't think I ever connected these. I don't think I ever connected these. Are you joking? I never connected those. Okay, that is stupid. Okay, so this one isn't getting connected either. I'll just dismantle this for later. So in that case, I'll dismantle this radiator too. They're gonna be nice and cold in solitary, as they so deserve. So yeah. So the shower head and the... Did I hook that up to here already? Yes. Just that the cables aren't put in yet. So I'll open this up for a bit. And help them actually have their stuff done. Okay. Just making sure that my microphone was still working. Now I'm getting paranoid. Ah. The armory did get wooden flooring. True. This will get wooden flooring. This will get wooden flooring. If it's possible, and it is. And I'll put graded flooring in here. Well, for now, let's start with this. And then this is 2040. Look at that. The restaurant is actually working properly. But it's just still not getting a lot of commerce because the past reputation was so incredibly bad that it tarnished it forever. Sadly. There we go. And lastly, this will cost me 3,050. That's gonna take a little bit. Check floor, 10 per square. Yeah. 1700. Oh, I remember in the past, if you were to start your floor on a wall piece, it would not select the floor like this, but it would select all of the walls and it would demolish the walls and place the flooring in there. So that would look silly. I guess that will do it like this. A little bit of flooring here, a little bit of flooring there. Let's see, ceramic tiles for here, 3,000. Dang, this is expensive. But oh well. Add some visitation. Yeah, I do want to floor this place before I expand. Because now I remember why I was struggling so much. Because I was working on green energy. Because a single solar panel costs 2,000. You need 3 in order to get access to the wind turbine, which costs 2,000 apiece. And then you need 3 of those to get access to the $5,000 solar wind hybrid. So green energy is very expensive to set up. On top of that, a battery costs 500 and you can put 10 batteries, so 5,000 in total, around a $1,000 transformer. So that's 6,000 in total. And then you also need a $1,500 power export meter. So just a full setup of batteries around 1 transformer with 1 power export meter would set you back, I'd say 7,500. And I only had 2 batteries. So yeah, but I think that I can give my security area now the flooring that I wanted. Wooden flooring. So that all my staff has nice flooring in their own area. I like that. This is floored. That is all floored. This is floored. This is all floored. That is getting floored. That'll look nice though. The carpet is expensive, 50 per square. We'll do white tiles for here. Metal flooring for here. White tiles for here. $1,200. Yeah, I think I may have mentioned this, but I don't really remember. In my original playthrough, I eventually gave up on the restaurant because it just wasn't working properly. So I relocated the restaurant and made it a much smaller one over where the bakery currently is, and the bakery became a lot larger in the room where the restaurant was. I don't think I'm gonna do that this time, because the restaurant seems to be working fine-ish. Oh, look at that, that is so scary. But why though? Why? I didn't give them any additional... Or is it just this? Really, just this? Also, why isn't the shower been hooked up yet? It is missing 2 pieces of pipe. Really? Sometimes the game just does that. It removes a piece of pipe. Just like this. This isn't connected either. For some reason. And if I do it like this, then maybe it will be connected. So these guys have cold showers, and I don't think they used to have that in my original playthrough. So yeah, I do like this though. I think that this is going to be a very nice place eventually. Bamboo flooring in here, ceramic flooring in there, white tiles in here. This has been floored. Ah, yes, there you see the storage, what actually put stuff in. But as you can see, in deliveries and in exports, they don't. So I'll dismantle them, because I'm going to use them in the pantry eventually. I'm going to keep them over here in the storage, but in these areas they are just utterly useless. So that has been tested, and exports dismantle. So yeah. So in that case, it might actually be more advantageous for me to have my exports over here and my storage over here, but I'm not gonna do that. at all. Okay, so that is getting floored. I wanted ceramic flooring in here. That is 3,000. Oh, what the? And how much in here? Actually, this can be moved back a notch. I don't need to be standing that far in front. Bakery can use a little more space. Okay. Paroles. Let's see. I want wooden flooring for parole. Can do one. I'll throw the white tile in here. And in here. And in here as well, 1,200. So at least I'm now spending money on something else. Equally useless. It doesn't do it. Yeah, actually it does. I think it does alleviate some of the environmental need that the prisoners have to have custom flooring in. What would a mosaic floor in here cost? Enough? And not enough. 650. Perfect. With this still as marble. And then another mosaic flooring in the classroom. Another 650. And I'll do fancy tiles in here, for which I have enough money. And that is white tiles, and I will do checkerboard. That's padded. Checkerboard in here for no apparent reason. Speaking of, I'll do checkerboard in here as well. And then still want ceramic tiles. This was 3,000 something, 3,000 flat. But I can do it in here. 21. Okay. $600, 3,000. Oh, then I'll have this entire place almost floored. Nice. And then construction will be complete. So 3,000 for that, then all of this is floored, then I still need to floor this, which will be a cargo flooring, obviously. 1,800. I'll cargo floor that too. Yeah, sure. 3,160. So we'll do it like this. 2,200 and then 3,160. Okay. I could do an iron floor, but no. I'm thinking fancy tiles for the shop and the mailroom, and I'm thinking mosaic flooring for the library. Nice calming. Okay. And that leaves me just the workshop. This for 3,000. And then the cells themselves. And then I will have this entire place custom floored with without using grants. Ladies and gentlemen, this challenge is indeed possible. I have a 92 capacity including family cells. Technically it's higher if I make this a dormitory. I'll have over 100 capacity, which means that I will have then completed not just the basic detention center. Ooh, wait, that's 3000. Quickly! Hurry, hurry, hurry. Put my workmen to work with this. But basic detention center doesn't require any capacity, it just requires the detention or the holding cell, which I have. Once you're done unlocking this, you will get cell block A, as you can see here, for 15 capacity, which of course I already have. Once completed with cell block A, you get cell block B for 50 capacity, 50, and then cell block C is for 100 capacity. Then there's cell block D for 200 capacity and cell block E for 500 capacity. My original plan was to expand until I would have 200 capacity. My reasoning being that if I could build a prison up to 200 capacity and it would still be running a profit, I could probably then easily make a prison with a capacity of 500 as well on top of that. So that I would just keep expanding until I would have the 500 capacity, but the challenge would be gone. Basically, I say the challenge is already gone as well. This 11,000 daily profit per day is very, very nice, of course. But of course, I still have to expand for protective custody, death row, criminally insane, farming and forestry, and the green energy. I'll leave protective custody over here. Originally I had death row here as well, but I'm gonna move death row over to here, alongside with with criminally insane. Because in that regard, the visitors that come in for the executions can stay above this area, above this gate, and criminally insane doesn't need any visitors from outside other than from their visitation, which they will have. And that's pretty much all they need. They don't need anything else. I think I'm gonna let this episode run until I've put down all of the carpets inside of the cells, and of course the cargo flooring in here, as everything else has been floored. Then I'm gonna call this episode complete, and I'm gonna go to bed, because it's currently Monday the 19th. I recorded this episode and last episode on the same day. And I have to work tomorrow again, so I do have the day off this upcoming Friday, so yay that. And I think we're gonna move you over to here. So I definitely will be recording more then as well. Also, I need to remember this, but I cannot do that until I have the green energy. Civilian commerce, that is very nice. Move you over to here, move you over to here. That way I can see the customers at least. Yeah, this place is starting to look really nice. Oh yeah, parole. Parole, also needed. This was 1250, 1300. Nah, I'm gonna replace this after all with checker tiles as well. white tiles doesn't really look nice for a place where people buy stuff, food. It looks sterile, but it just doesn't look right. I don't know. So, white tiles it is. Now in terms of carpet, how much would it be for a single cell? 850. However, cargo flooring first. So that is complete. 850, 500, 1,000, 750. Oh, 1,750. Yeah, 1,500. So 2,000. It will be 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Do that, and another armed guard. Darn it. Darn it. I'm just gonna make the floor nice and you start killing people. Don't. Injured you. Of course you. You failed 3 strikes training and foundation education. What I'm gonna do in that case. Deployment. Custom deployment. If I'm not mistaken, this should work. That only minimum and medium security have access to the classroom. Oh, but wait, they have a program there too. I don't care. They'll just have to deal with the fact that I won't allow them. So that is 5,000, 10, 20,000, and then blue carpet. $6,800 times 2. 13,600. Dang. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait until this entire place is floored. Before I will say construction complete. Almost. Sheet metal. There we go. Actually, what I can do, deployment patrols, can remove, no, I'll keep a regular guard patrol in here, but I will remove the armed guard from here. I'll throw a regular guard patrol in here. I'll keep the armed guard in there, but remove its path a little bit more. Because he now walks over the table, that's not necessary. I'll let him walk over here. And nope. There. And I'll let the armed guard now walk over here as well. As a matter of fact, the armed guard will also get to enjoy the garden. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs. And I'll even throw in a dog patrolling this area. Dog handlers. 7 dogs. 8. And I currently have 8. So we'll do 10 dogs. 10 dog handlers. And again, I suffer from insufficient fun. There. 2 more armed guards. I'll add in 2 more janitors. But I will fire a gardener. Because I like to have a 2-to-1 ratio, my janitors to my gardeners. Okay. Right. Oh, that was 6,800. Which I now have. So, blue carpet in here. And the reason I'm doing blue carpet here, I'll do the brown carpet in here and here, and the red carpet in here, is basically minimum security, medium security, and sort of maximum security, but still not really. So this would be, what was it again, 5,000, eh? Yes. Dang, this prison, despite the fact that it definitely is not the way that I will normally build a prison, it is really nice. It turns out really well. And I'm proud of myself. I implemented all of the new things, some of the old things. I didn't use a single grant or any other cheesy way of bringing in lots and lots and lots of money. By selling a prison, by selling shares of my prison, which I can't do at the moment because of the 2 deaths in the last day. Or selling a previous prison. I'm not using Bankloan because I don't even have that unlocked. I don't have that researched. I will eventually, but because the bank loan and the extra grants are absolutely useless and allow me to unlock recycling initiative really quick. Yeah, that basically just means that I don't currently need them. Now I have been thinking, for the finale of this prison, of course I want to see how much more money I would have had to spend, as in how much money would I get to spend if I did all of the grants. So at the very end I'm going to be activating the grants one by one, starting with the hidden grant called government bailout, for which I need a less than 500 bank balance, a 0 or less daily cash flow, 30 prisoners, and a bank loan of 10,000. So I'll need a bank loan for the finale anyway. And then I would get 50,000 in order to pay back the bank loan. And hello, Warden, with a bit of subsidence in the land. Darn it. So I am gonna shut this door to make sure that my prisoners cannot get over here. Okay, building brick. Darn it. No. That sucks. Because the floor has been removed as well. So it's not just the walls that I need to replace, also the flooring, which only can happen through... well, I kind of just need to do this, I guess. I think through this it'll just sort itself out. And oh, you were released. Thank goodness. I saw you running out of here. I was like, no. You're released as well. You're released as well. Stop doing that, please. I will shut this door too. No one's allowed in this area right now. I was supposed to spend that money on flooring. Not on actual construction. Oh hey, Larry Lawton. Where the hell do you think you're going? Wow, you're taking the super long way around. And where do you think you're going? You are a civilian customer. Ah! Oh, we actually have a happy person. Look at this. Happy person. With the customer service at the restaurant. Yeah, hey, we did it. At last. I betcha it was the flooring. It must have been the flooring. Okay, so this place is now done. Of course, I will have to be replacing in the walls again, which sucks, but I will. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I will have to re-put in the flooring as well. It's just a little bit of this. Just be careful if you are putting in walls and then flooring as well, because since the walls are not in yet, whatever you select the last thing to be put on a square is gonna be what's gonna be put on the square. So right now it's the wall, but if I were to place this bit of flooring here, then the wall would not be put in there, but the flooring would have. Also, at the same time, workshop, the room designation has been removed. Or has it? Not yet in. It's just not surrounded by walls and doors. Okay. So, get this sorted, please, and thank you. So now I need 20,000 more in order to get the flooring in here. And then this entire place has custom flooring. Yay! This is now fully operational again. Just making sure that this is all connected, because they're not using it. I can do another thing. Pressure pads. Like so. And at the same time I will finally dismantle this, demolish this, the wall, and I'll open up this area as well with a bit of concrete tile as well to finish that off. $5,000, $20,000. Gimme quick, please, and thank you. $1,500 right now. Let's do it bit by bit so that my workmen have something to do. The shop is no longer designated as a proper shop. How is that? It is not indoors. That means that the foundation has been removed from here as well. So I'll do that like this. seriously low on cash. No shit, I only have $7 left to my name. There's some stuff going on in the yard. No bueno. Yard is a tad small though. They'll have to deal with it anyway. Now look at that. That looks nice. That looks nice. Bit of variety in the flooring as well. I like that. That was a good idea of mine. And just to showcase the full effect, I'll throw these two cells in as red carpet. And I need to replace the walls back in again. 2000. Shop and shop. And then back to flooring. You see how that looks? 2500, 3000. You see how just awesome that looks? This is a nice place. Except this place, of course. This place has bamboo flooring. Bamboo flooring. Just because I can. That is another 2 cells. I'll be honest, when I first came up with this challenge, I said to myself, I'm gonna give myself 3 attempts. And every attempt, I'll find a way to make it slightly easier for myself. So this first... Oh no! 2 prisoners re-offended simultaneously. No! Mackenzie and Gallius. No! 10,000 in the red in a single go. But I wanted to say that I wanted to make things easier for me every single time. That the first attempt would be this, what you see. The second attempt, I would allow myself to do a bank loan up to the maximum of 250,000. And then the third attempt, I would also allow myself to sell the shares. So as you can see, my prison currently is worth 290,000. Because I have a bit of a bad daily cash flow. Or not a lot of money on hand. But yeah, this... I thought I needed multiple attempts. I expected that I would ultimately fail this. But... here we are, later down the line, and it is a steaming success. So yeah, also something that happened in the meantime that I wasn't paying attention to, the recycling initiative has been done. Also, this has been done, so let me connect up this and that, and then this and that. Now if somebody stands on this, it's gonna connect to this and the door will open. But as I wanted to say, now that I have the recycling initiative active, then the recycling bags are actually gonna bring in $10 per bag. Because hey, we're helping the environment. So this truck is worth $30. Cha-ching, in recycling. And that's why you want to have... These recycling bags or bins are useless, just like these bins. But I added them for purely aesthetics. But the recycling bins in the kitchens, canteens, and I do believe also in here and in there, and eventually the farms, they're gonna be useful. But I guess that I'm gonna have to wait. It's getting kind of late. I want to get to bed in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna have to continue this in the next episode, where I finish off the construction with the flooring of the cells. And then hopefully by the time the end of the episode comes, I can expand to this side. because I'm gonna need green energy first. And that'll be the next priority on my list, so that eventually I can turn off this power station. I'm gonna keep it for one, or basically two very interesting reasons. Excuse me. Let's see, there is a grant here. That is not you. Self-sustaining, no. Advanced farming, and no. That means that it has to be eco-friendly. Yes, the grant eco-friendly forces me to have a power station and green energy, but to have the power station turned off and have the entire prison, or basically anything that you can run, have it run for 5 days. And darn it, somebody killed my gardener. I had just fired one. However, besides that, there's also a green energy goal, number 8, as you can see. And I would need to do the same thing, have a power station, but turned off, and use nothing but green energy for 10 days. And I'm gonna wait until this gets done first, because I will probably not be done with the construction of this place before the 10 days are over in game. So we're gonna do that twice. So I'm gonna keep the power station in here and have it turned off for the green energy goal number 8. But at the same time, I'm gonna keep it off after those 10 days because I won't need it anymore. And then finally, when I start doing the grants, the long-term investment takes longer than that, longer than those 5 days. The short-term investment takes some time. So I will be doing those kind of simultaneously, since with the extra grant I can have a total of 3 grants active rather than 2. And I'm gonna do a couple more cells in red because I can, just to have them nice. 1500 there. And then slowly I'm gonna expand with protective custody, green energy, and the farming over here, which is gonna cost me extra power as well. Then over here, death row and criminally insane. And then I'll consider the playthrough complete because I'll be on my way to 200. I don't know how much closer to 200 I will be. I'll probably end up somewhere around 150 capacity minus the holding cell. The holding cell is currently not being counted anyway. But I think that by the end, yeah, given on how big I make my criminally insane wing, we could be getting to 200 capacity after all. But I don't know yet. Anyway, with just a bit more available to me, 1,000 more, I'm gonna do this. And this time I'm gonna save it up. This is episode 12, so I didn't even save last episode properly. There we go. My name is Paul with many voices. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out a great deal. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.